McCurdy, a partner with Rock Elm Capital, Connecticut-based Rock Elm Capital. Thank you so much for joining us here at the One-to-One Conference.
Yeah, a pleasure to be here, Daniel.
Yeah, well, you're a geologist by trade. You live down in the Dominican Republic now and have for how many years now?
Right. Well, I lived there early in my career for 8 years.
Not a place to live.
Found a lot of gold, did a lot of surfing and a lot of scuba diving.
So you're the perfect person to ask about the health of the mining sector right now. How do you see it?
Well, it's always an industry that's challenged. I mean, it has a big impact on the communities where it resides, and maintaining that social license is a big challenge today, in particular as it relates more and more to the availability of capital.
Well, let's talk about that, because especially in the junior mining space, they are experiencing a huge cash crunch. Are you confident they can turn things around?
Yes, I think they can if they are proactive in focusing on ESG issues, emerging ESG issues that may not be present during the exploration phase, but could arise later in the development of a discovery. And transparency and honesty and openness are really key to bringing in that broader stakeholder base, creating the trust and confidence.
How do you compete against the more, the sexier stuff out there right now, like cannabis stocks and the cryptocurrencies?
Well, yeah, another good question. I think investors will look at alternative asset classes if they're frustrated in lackluster returns in some of the traditional sectors, but I believe that just the the industrialization and urbanization of the large economies, developing economies, is producing the demand. So that will always bring people back to the table.
And you know what else brings people back? Big discoveries.
Big discoveries.
Right? As a geologist, you obviously know this. But if these companies have less money and less exploration is happening, how are we going to find these big projects? Are they out there?
Yeah, I believe they're out there because from a geological perspective, I mean, exploration, a lot of it occurs in a brownfield sense, alongside an existing deposit. So it's an extension of a district of a larger mineralized system. There is a lot of room for greenfield discovery. It perhaps takes a little more commitment and capital, but I believe there's no real shortage.
So we're not at peak gold?
The peak gold production or discovery? No, not at all. I think
there's still a lot of gold out there.
I think as demand continues to grow with the growing populations of India and China, and those people obtain more discretionary income, they will buy gold. That will impact the price of gold, and that will bring people back to exploration.
So what do you say, because Car, this is something that comes up often. People love coming on the show saying we're at peak gold, there's no more gold out there, but you're a trained geologist, you're actually on the ground. So what's your counter argument to them?
Well, I think it's all about perception. I mean, early in my career, most gold mining focused on very select high-grade targets with visible gold, and the concept of microscopic gold was just being discovered. And once that happened, then people's attitudes, their perspective, their approach, their strategy towards exploration, changed considerably. And along with that, new technologies were developed to profit from those lower grade occurrences.
Car, very well said. All about perception, like most of the things in this industry. Thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure. Thank you.